Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Are you ready? Because we start off the same way every single time. Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you today? All right, let's start with Emily, who wants to jump spin. Whoa, that's cool. Hello, Emily. Can you jump and spin? Woo! Can you jump and spin? Can you jump and spin? Hello, Emily. Can you jump and spin? Can you jump and spin today? Whoa. All right, Elias wants to pat and then jump. Let's do both. Hello, Elias. Can you pat? Can you pat? Can you pat? Hello, Elias. Can you pat? Can you pat today? Let's jump, everybody. Hello, everyone. Can you jump? Can you jump? Can you jump? Hello, everyone. Can you jump? Can you jump today? And Donna wants to sleep. She's tired. Hello, Donna. Can you sleep? Can you sleep? Can you sleep? Hello, Donna. Can you sleep? Can you sleep today? All right, let's wiggle. Hello, everyone. Can you wiggle? Can you wiggle? Can you wiggle? Hello, everyone. Can you wiggle? Can you wiggle today? And let's stomp. Hello, everyone. Can you stomp? Can you stomp? Can you stomp? Hello, everyone. Can you stomp? Can you stomp today? And let's clap for Miss Cat. Hello, Miss Cat. Can you clap? Can you clap? Can you clap? Hello, Miss Cat. Can you clap? Can you clap today? Which leads us right into our first song called Clap Along With Me. We're going to bounce and clap to the beat. So today we're talking about springtime and how it's so nice outside, and we're gonna go for a walk in our garden in the green grass. So we're all gonna stand up and we're gonna go for a walk around the room. All right, so we're gonna start off a nice slow leisurely walk, not too fast yet. Walking in the green grass, green grass, green grass. Walking in the green grass, here we go. Walking in the green grass, green grass, green grass. Walking in the green grass, now we stop. You frozen? All right, here we go. You pick up your feet like we're in a parade. March, march, march. Pick up those knees. Marching in the green grass, green grass, green grass. Marching in the green grass, here we go. Marching in the green grass, green grass, green grass. Marching in the green grass, now we stop. All right, we're gonna sway, walk and sway. Swaying in the green grass, green grass, green All right, let's all have a seat and grab something to shake. Okay, you ready? We're going to talk about some creatures we might find in our garden.
Here comes the garden snail. He's slowly creeping up on you. Now he's on your tummy.
Here we go. Slowly, slowly, very slowly, creeps the garden snail. Slowly, slowly, very slowly, up the garden rail. All right, you can switch to shaking. Ready? Go fast. Quickly, quickly, very quickly, run the little mouse. Quickly, quickly, very quickly, all around the house. All right, you tap on the ground like your turtle. Creeps the garden turtle. Slowly, slowly, very slowly, through the garden myrtle. All right, let's switch back to shaking. Ready? Here we go. Quickly, quickly, very quickly, runs a little rabbit. Quickly, quickly, very quickly, that's an everyday habit. And stop! Whoa! All done, shakers. All done, shakers. All done, shakers. It's time for something new. We are going to do a sign song. Now this song has lots of signs in it, but the part that repeats itself over and over is the green. So take your G and you're going to shake it like this. Green grass grew all. That's all. So one hand around the other. All. And then around. You're going to point around yourself just like that. So green, all, around. Okay, here we go. All right, can you pad to the beat? All right, the first thing we see is a tree.
There was a tree.
There was a tree.
All in the wood.
All in the wood.
The prettiest tree.
The prettiest tree.
That you ever did see.
That you ever did see. The tree in the hole in the ground. The green.
All around. And the green grass grew all around. And on that tree.
And on that tree.
There was a limb.
There was a limb. Two C hands going out.
That
Limb.
you ever did see.
That you ever did see. The limb on the tree. And the tree in the hole in the ground. The green.
Grass grew all around. And the green grass grew all around. And on that limb.
And on that limb.
There was a branch.
There was a branch.
The prettiest branch.
The branch
That
on the
you ever
tree.
did see.
Here we go.
Well, the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And on that branch,
And on that branch.
there was a nest,
There was a
the
nest.
prettiest little nest
Prettiest little
that
nest.
you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
You know
The nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. The green
grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And in that nest,
And in that
there
nest.
was an egg
There was an egg. Two fingers, both hands go out.
that you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
The egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. And the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And in that egg,
In that egg.
there was a bird,
There was a
the
bird.
prettiest
The
bird
prettiest bird.
that you ever did see.
That you ever did see. The bird and the egg, and the egg and the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. Well, the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And on that bird, And on that bird.
there was a wing,
Was a
the
wing.
prettiest wing
Show me your wings.
that you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
The wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And on that wing, there was a feather.
There was a feather.
Prettiest
so F
feather
coming off your head.
that you ever did see. The feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. And on that feather, there was a bug.
There was a
The
bug.
prettiest bug
So 3
that you ever did see.
curl your fingers. Bug.
Well, the bug on the feather, and the feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
Whoa. That's a lot. Alright. I think that we can do one more sign. Ready?
And on that bug, there was a germ.
Germ.
The prettiest little germ
Prettiest little germ
that you ever did see.
that you ever did see. Here we go.
Well, the germ on the bug, and the bug on the feather, and the feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. And the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
Do it again.
And the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. Yes, the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
Whoa! Were you able to do all of them? All right. Another thing that's in the tree that you might find is this buddy right here. Oh! What is that? It looks like a spider! So we're going to sing our spider song. So you're going to put your thumbs together to make the spider's body, and the rest of your fingers, your 8 fingers that are left over, are his 8 legs. You ready? There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor. Who could ever ask for more? There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. What's he doing? Oh no. There's a spider on my knee, on my knee. There's a spider on my knee, on my knee. There's a spider on my knee, oh goodness golly gee. There's a spider on my knee, on my knee. There's a spider on my thigh, on my thigh. There's a spider on my thigh, on my thigh. There's a spider on my thigh, oh me, oh my. There's a spider on my thigh, on my thigh. There's a spider on my hip, on my hip. There's a spider on my hip, on my hip. There's a spider on my hip. I think I'm gonna flip. There's a spider on my hip, on my hip. Oh, I moved again. There's a spider on my belly, on my belly. Kind of tickles. There's a spider on my belly, on my belly. Oh no! There's a spider on my belly. I think I'm gonna yelly. There's a spider on my belly, on my belly. Oh, he's moving again. Ah! There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. There's a spider on my neck. I'm gonna be a wreck. There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. Oh no. There's a spider on my face, on my face. There's a spider on my face, on my face. There's a spider on my face. Oh, what a big disgrace. There's a spider on my face, on my face. Oh goodness. There's a spider on my head, on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. There's a spider on my head. I should have stayed in bed. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Oh my goodness. All right, shake him off. Go woo on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, and he's walking out the door. There's no spider anymore, anymore. Goodbye, spider. He needs to stay outside. All right. We are going to count some things in the garden that like to come out when it rains a lot. They like it when it's wet. And these are my frog friends. They're hanging out next to a pool. Let's count how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frogs. Say frogs. What color are the frogs? They're green. All right. Here we go. Make sure I have enough room to sing and play. Here we go. Move these up just a tad. Hopefully you can see them good. Hop, hop, splash. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Hop, hop, splash. Now there are 1, 2, 3. 3 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Here he goes. Hop, hop, splash. Now there are 1, 2. 2 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Hop, hop, splash. Now there's just how many? 1 green speckled frog. Ribbit, ribbit. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Here he goes. Hop, hop, splash. Now there are, how many frogs are left? None. No more speckled frogs. Yay. All done frogs. All done frogs. All done frogs. It's time for something new. We are going to move like the frog's favorite snack, the bugs. So go ahead and stand up. All right, make sure you have space to move around.
Bugs.
Bugs. All right, the first way we're going to move is jumping. Ready?
The green grasshopper hopped and hopped atop the popcorn crop. Oh, the green grasshopper hopped and hopped atop the popcorn crop. The green grasshopper hopped and hopped atop the popcorn crop. Oh, the the green grasshopper hopped and hopped on top the popcorn crop.
All right, now we're gonna move like an inchworm. Can you stretch
The inchworm
all the way up?
marched and inched
all the
his
way down.
way along the brownish branch.
Oh, the inchworm marched and inched his way along the brownish branch. The inchworm marched and inched his way along the brownish branch. Oh, the inchworm marched and inched his way along the brownish branch. All right, get out your wings.
The dragonfly flew fast for fun while flitting on four wings. Oh, the dragonfly flew fast for fun while flitting on four wings. The dragonfly flew fast for fun while flitting on four wings. Oh, the dragonfly flew fast for fun while flitting on four wings.
Okay, get down low. Here we go.
The red ants hurried as they scurried all around the ground. Oh, the red ants hurried as they scurried all around the ground. The red ants hurried as they scurried all around the ground. Oh, the red ants hurried as they scurried all around the ground.
I sat on the ants and got into my pants and my pants and I got the ants.
You wiggle the ants out of your pants.
I sat on the ants and got into my pants and my pants and I got the ants. Oh, I sat on the ants and got into my pants and my pants and I got the ants. Oh, I sat on the ants and got into my pants and my pants and I got the ants.
I hope you got all the ants out of your pants because it is time for our story called Over in the Meadow. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived a bumpy mother toad and her little toady one. Wink, said the mother, I wink, said the one. So they winked and they blinked in the sand, in the sun. There's the baby toad, he's winking. What does that mean? Can you close one eye but keep the other one open like this? It's kind of hard to do. That's a wink. Over in the meadow where the sky gleams blue lived a woolly mother sheep and her little lammies too. Ba, said the mother, wee ba, said the two. So they bought and they ran where the sky gleams blue. You see both babies? There's one and there's two. Over in the meadow, in a hole in a tree, lived a smooth mother robin and her little robins three. Sing, said the mother, we sing, said the three. So they sang and they chirped in a hole in the tree. 1, 2, 3. You see the music notes coming out of their mouth? That means they're singing. Over in the meadow, in the reeds on the shore, lived a spiky mother muskrat and her little muskrats 4. Dive, said the mother, we dive, said the 4. So they dived and they burrowed in the reeds on the shore. 1, 2, 3, 4 little muskrats. And Mama makes 5. Over in the meadow, in a snug beehive, lived a fuzzy mother bee and her little bees 5. Buzz, said the mother, we buzz, said the 5. So they buzzed and they hummed in their snug beehive. Can you make some bee sounds? Go buzz, buzz, buzz. Whoa. Over in the meadow, in a nest built of sticks, lived a shiny mother crow and her little crows 6. That's how you sign 6. You put your pinky on your thumb. 6. Caw, said the mother, we caw, said the 6. So they cawed and they called in their nest built of sticks. Caw, caw. Over in the meadow where the grass is so even, lived a furry mother mouse and her little mousie 7. Squeak, said the mother, we squeak, said the 7. So they squeaked and they sniffed in the grass soft and even. If you want to sign mouse, you put an M, which is 3 fingers like this, on your nose. Mouse. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over in the meadow, by the old mossy gate, lived a scaly mother lizard, and her little lizards ate. Bask, said the mother, we bask, said the eight. So they basked in the sun by the old mossy gate. Bask. What does that word mean? It means to soak up the warmth of the sun. Over in the meadow where the stream water shines, lived a slippery mother fish, and her little fishes 9. Swim, said the mother, we swim, said the 9. So they swam and they leapt where the stream water shines. Let's see if we can count all these baby fish. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to sign 9, you put your pointer finger on your thumb. 6, 7, 8, 9. Over in the meadow, in a sly little den, lived a hairy mother spider, and her little spiders 10. For 10, you shake your thumb. Spin, said the mother, we spin, said the 10. So they spun lacy webs in their sly little den. Okay, can you help me count all 10 baby spiders? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Whoa! The end. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our bubbles.
Come all you playmates, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree, cry down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore. I'm sorry, playmates, I cannot play with you. My dolly's got the flu. Boo-hoo, hoo-hoo-hoo. Ain't got no rain bell, ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends but we'll be jolly friends forevermore.
All right, one more. Wow. All done bubbles, all done bubbles, all done bubbles. It's time for something new. All right, friends, we're about out of time today, so we have to sing our last couple of songs. Here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. It's time to go. It's time to go. Will you wave goodbye? Will you wave goodbye? It's time to go. It's time to go. Will you wave goodbye and say goodbye? Goodbye, friends. See you next time.